everyone, and welcome back to the AustinTalks channel, where today we haven't done one of these videos in a while. It's a details breakdown, plots and theories video of the new upcoming series Andor that is actually releasing tomorrow. I know this was a bit late because I actually forgot about this. And then I remembered about it, and then I saw what date it was released. I was just like, oh no. And yeah, I know I have a small channel, but I don't want to, if I make someone unhappy, then that's bad. So I might as well just upload everything, and it's like Star Wars, so it is my forte. So yeah, let's get right into it. So first of all, when does it take place? This is a very common question, and if you think it's not, then you will in future, like you really will. So from the timeline of this, when it takes place, this actually takes place before Rogue One, but after Order 66. So like between these, so these are projects that will most definitely take place in between. So Revenge of the Sith and Rebels. I don't know if it will take place actually after Obi-Wan Kenobi. I do not know about that. I guess we'll have to wait and see. And then especially due to the death in Rogue One, yeah, it doesn't definitely take place after it. People say, oh, this is after Rogue One. Oh, we're going to get to see it like him during the Imperial Army. No, if he died, he dead now. So, yeah, just I wanted to clear that up. I did read this online. It's like, oh no, this is taking place after Rogue One. No, he did. Unless we've got this magical potion for him to come back. He did. He got evaporated. Anyway, right. Why are they doing a show like this? And so there are many characters that are confirmed to have their own series, but this is a character that is actually really different compared to most. Like it's like the Mandalorian. He's very different. People, especially Star Wars fans, like seeing this and seeing things that are nostalgic but different are really touch on those people. And this series has actually got the ability to do that. But the timeline after being after Revenge of the Sith, but for Rebels and possibly Obi-Wan Kenobi, I do not know that. Yeah, it's just depends on the way you look at it. And look at it as it's different, and it's gonna be good. I thought at first it was gonna be awful, but we'll see. Is it just me, or have I just noticed that Coruscant is in the back of the Solo poster? I've just noticed that. Funny. Right. Anyway, and Hadouken. Right. Who is Andor? I saw someone write this and I was just like, what? Yeah. So Andor is somewhat of a freedom fighter battling the Empire and trying to bring balance to his home. He is somewhat of a Han Solo ripoff, but I think he is a character that deserves a change. Deserves a change, especially after the critics of Rogue One. Like, if I had to pick a good character from Rogue One, it would be Andor. He was not the worst character ever. He is also someone who is like 1,000%, maybe 10,000% anti-Empire. So he's devoted his life to stopping them. And I really like this because it reminds me of like a cowboy mystery series, because you can see that shotgun. It looks like a good series now that I'm looking at it even more. And fallen over. So who is the enemy of this series? Right. I'm actually going to say, so far, I actually do not think there is a villain, but similar to Rogue One, Imperial generals are trying to clear up the remains of the Republic, and Cassian being one of them makes him a target. Enemies like Tarkin, Serial Khan, and General Dreader. So Tarkin is the guy with no hairline in the first image. Serial Khan looks like he's been training for about a 15-mile marathon. And then the General Dedra, who has no emotions, and I think if you even punched her, she would not flinch. And mostly likely, so these are probably most likely going to be the Hunter, especially General Dedra, and Serial Khan is going to be like it's going to be Dedra's or her order, but Serial Khan's actually going to do her dirty work. And looking for Cassian, so I think nearly choked there. So I think General Dreader is most likely going to look for Cassian, and so I think that the series will delve deep into dark corrupted stuff, which I really love dark corrupted stuff. It was in the Batman, which I did a review on in this I did a review on, but like I love dark corrupted stuff because it delves deep into like what people are really like. So it's practically simple psychology, and I really like psychology. Anyway, so will it be similar? Will it be a similar show to The Mandalorian? Well, as Mandalorian is a dark show all about business and soldiers, this show seems to be doing the same thing, but as like in the past. Bear in mind. That's not the right bear. Yeah. Keep in mind that Mandalorian is after the Battle of Andor and before The Force Awakens. This is after Revenge of the Sith, but before Rogue One or like New Hope. When Andor takes place, it shows the very Empire's. This shows the Empire's rise to power and what people do to stop it. # very cool. I will take this, and I chose an image specifically with Grogu in it. Who does not love Grogu? It's a sick, like the best character in Star Wars by far. Right, Rogue One opinions. In this film, in my opinion, I cannot stress this enough because I remember saying something that I didn't like and everyone had a pissy fit at me. In this film, in my opinion, it was awful. It was absolutely atrocious. I watched it a while ago, and I really did not understand the whole of it. The only good scene were the ones where the Death Troopers and Darth Vader was in it. The people who can see. And the funny thing is, the people who are nostalgic and make money are the people that had the good scenes. Other than that, it was awful. And where you had Cassian Andor, like just whipping his gun out and killing people, like sure, that was cool as well. People can see why I thought this series would be a buzzkill, but if you actually put this in history behind it, it doesn't look too shabby. I'll stand by that. Right, I'll stand by that. So Rogue One, if you actually take that out the picture, I saw the trailer and I was just like, oh, this is gonna be awful. No, if you take that, like Rogue One, out the picture, this looks like a good show. And I'm gonna keep a fresh perspective. That's what I'm literally supposed to do. So, and I kind of want to keep my choices open. So, we'll see. Rogue One opinions, and then we're on to what? No, will it be better than Rogue One? As I just said, well, I say from what I know, and my answer is yes. I just thought Rogue One was that bad that it can't be any worse as well. You can't disagree with me there. You can't make it any worse than it already is. And if you could see, like, the person, what's his name? Not Cassian Andor. It's just he's a freedom fighter, and I said that he may be the father of Reaver in one video. He just he looked a lot younger in this. And one of like Rogue One was. It was that bad that it couldn't be any worse. And from the exploration, it actually doesn't look too bad. And I should admit, I was skeptical about the series. I'll say that out loud. I was incredibly skeptical to the point where I forgot about doing this video. See? You see my point? I love this caption as well. It says the rebellion begins. This shows an origin. Rogue One, yeah, there's a rebellion. We're now going to save the rebellion. What? When was the rebellion built? It's mainly like we got this like all in like not Rogue One, New Hope, but like still. Anyway, so what soda generation will we actually see in this? Well, I love that picture of Palpatine. It just looks like someone I know. Anyone in my family that watches this will know who I'm talking about. When we start, I am certain we are in the 501st generation. But this is when he was a kid. So around the Clone Wars time, sure. I think the Death Troopers and Sand Troopers are what we can expect when he's actually an adult and like with General Dundra, whatever. Because I know that at this time currently the Imperial suits haven't been made fully. So if we go back, where is she? Oh, that's weird to watch in reverse. So where is she? Yeah, her. You can see they're only Death Troopers. You can only see them. Because at this time... Oh, wait, is that or is that a Sand Trooper? I would like to say a Sand Trooper just to know that I'm right. Because that's what I want in life. Now, let's go back to where we were. There we are. So yeah, and it's been a long time coming. Said the old unpunctual Palpatine. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. It really hasn't, because you say it's been a long time coming. You execute Order 66. Like, there's this meme on Robot Chickens that's like, you may have executed Order 66, but what were the other 65 orders? I'm glad you asked. If you have not seen that video, you are missing out on Star Wars humor. Robot Chicken Star Wars, amazing comedy. Anyway, so yeah, I think it was not exactly punctual. I mean, yeah, he may have had it as a plan, but not exactly the punctual thing in the world. Anyway, so which Jedi or people will appear? I actually only think 2 people may appear. So from my point of view, I think it will be like Mandalorian. It doesn't need Jedi to appear in it, but that's what I think so far. I could be disappointed by that. But if I must make a list, here is my choosing: Cal Kestis and Ahsoka. Mainly because I want Ahsoka to literally jump into everything. Her character's so good. And I loved her appearance in Mandalorian. I loved the storyline in Clone Wars. I'm actually planning to rewatch it after every other show that I've watched. I can only say these because I know from rumors only as well about these characters, and Ahsoka is one of my favorite characters. So let's see where it takes us. If there's one thing I'm so scared about the Ahsoka series, it's ruining her background, and it's the same with the Tales of the Jedi. The reason, by the way, I don't know if I said this in the Comic-Con video. I didn't say anything about Andor because I had this video planned. Yeah, okay, so what are my hopes for this series? So just from what I have said, all of that in one show, to me, would mean that it is going to be one of the best. If it's like a mixture of Han Solo, Mandalorian, I think it will be great. I'm sorry, Mandalorian and Boba Fett are unbeatable, but it follows in that footsteps. So it still will rise up to the fame of Mandalorian and Boba Fett. Mandalorian will forever stay on top. Boba Fett, I need to see this first, but apparently there's already 2 seasons planned for this. So we'll see where we end up. But so far I'm saying Boba Fett on top because I've actually seen it. But we'll level it up for now. Anyway, this guy. So Stellian Scar. That's not how you say his name. Who is Stellian Scar? I give up. Who is Stellian Skarsgård's character? If that sounded rude, it wasn't. It was actually me trying to pronounce the name, which I probably would have been better not actually saying his name. Anyway, so Luthian Real is the character he is said to be playing, and he will only be appearing in 3 episodes, and of the series. But from what we can see from the trailer, he's what I personally read, he seems to be one of the freedom fighters. Like, he is from Steergard. I think that's actually a play on word from his last name, and gives a letterbox to Cassian from the Imperial Navy base, which in this shot, in the first one, you can actually see him seeing, I think. And a shot like this in the second image, this kind of reminds me of like a Mandalorian Han Solo type project. You know what I mean? Yeah, and I can already tell from this video alone, I know it's short, this was very quick made, and plus I did not know what to do. I don't know much about this guy, mainly because I hated Rogue One. Anyway, so I intentionally did a ship there, because it's planets. So what planets may appear? These are the place from for sure planets that have a chance of making an appearance. Does anyone here agree? So Braca, this is actually already confirmed to make an appearance. This is the planet that most crap will go down on. Scarif, where the final battle of Rogue One took place, and then Coruscant. I highly doubt about Coruscant, but if we're I should have put like 2 questions mark against Coruscant, because that's a real iffy. But like Scarif is Scarif and like Baraka is definitely making an appearance. Scarif 50-50. Like Coruscant's like 10 to 90. Anyway, so my casting opinion. There's a big cast for the series, and apparently there's like 60 actors, from what I read, and from what I can see, I'm actually very excited. There's not a Skarsgård that I do not like, but Stellian, this is different. You call me weird, call me like weird or anything. I really liked his character in Skarsgård, but like playing a serious character, don't see that, but we'll see. This will be different in a good way. People like Diego and Stellian steal the screen, and when you have people playing Imperial cards or general, you need to be emotionless. If you're able to play an Imperial guard or general, you have got some guts, mate. I know, so you have to make so many takes for someone to be serious. I was even in media today. I was actually filming. We actually had to take 5 takes because I couldn't keep a serious face. It's easy to control after like it's done too many times. But if you're like playing an Imperial general, oh my god, you literally need to make a different personality in order for that. Now, overall, I think this cast for the cast of the series mixed with the storyline will be good or great. I wouldn't put great because I haven't seen it, but good, definitely. Yes. So I think the next bit is. No, we've still got. Yeah, so this math I think is great. So, well, considering I have said it looks like a Han Solo meets Boba Fett show, it seems like this will be somewhat different, but not the extent that Ahsoka and Obi-Wan was and will be. It looks like a dark, corrupted Imperial shows which I really do enjoy watching, like corruption, guns. It sounds weird in my head, but like yeah, I think of it as the Mandalorian, but in the past before the Empire. That's not exactly the truest thing because it does have the Empire. Yeah, and I love what they've done with the poster. I can't stop looking at the poster. It looks so good. And yeah, so Solo. Is that really Coruscant? I can't tell. Or is it Camino? It may be Camino because I see water. I don't know. It actually may be Camino. Then you have Boba Fett, the posters and like the theme of it. No, I was gonna say do. That's Mandalorian, you idiot. No, here's the one. Hey, do. Hey, that's the Boba Fett one. Remember it. Please tell me Andor has a distinct theme that I can bop to. I just said bop. Okay. Right, the best part of the series is the video. Fan theories. So, but these are one of my favorite things to do in these videos, so let's go through them. In this series, we will see the rise of the rebellion, and we will see the rebels, and see the beginning of as a reminder that it is a prequel to the Rogue One. This is also somewhat proven by the confirmed cameo of Moff Mothma. So by the way, I do not write these fan theories in. These are put onto this video. So, this may sound weird. Do not blame me. So yeah, I only see them when I'm actually recording them, which ultimately I shouldn't do in case anything goes wrong. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, it's a 50-50 though. I mean, yeah, we'll see the rise of I can't speak today. We will see the rise of the rebellion. I doubt we'll see the rebels. I don't think they would do a live action release just yet. And as a reminder that it is a prequel to Rogue One, this is also somewhat proven to. Well, it's been confirmed it's a prequel. I don't think we need a reminder. And Mothma, I mean, she's the leader of the rebellion. But anyway, so because this series is exploring the backstory before he was working for the rebellion, that is a typo. He is a very dark character, so this series could possibly reveal he was an assassin during the Clone Wars, like Bosk. This is very mysterious. This is a very mysterious character, so we do not know what to expect. I actually like that theory, but then again, during the Clone Wars, he was like a child. I mean, then again, so was Boba Fett. Right, okay, well, now, due to the reveal that everyone has the Force, he may have been in some sort of Force academy as a child because he seems more mentally stable than others. This may also confirm the fact that he is related to some sort of Force-sensitive offspring. Right, after every single fan theory on here, I'm going to say that one was the best. I 100% doubt it. I mean, I'll say this now. Those are some of the worst fan theories I have ever had on this channel. Those are some of the worst ones. What I've seen. I mean, no, actually, I can't say that. I mean, on this channel, yeah, that I've showcased, but I've seen some weird ones online. I mean, I grabbed these from like practically everywhere, but. That one actually kind of sort of makes sense, but kind of had a flop at the second part. But the second one has potential, but just depends on what timeline you're talking. If you're talking about like maybe the end of Clone Wars, sure. I mean, but then they revealed Order 66, and then he starts to build a rebellion. Okay. Well, 2 and 3, okay. The first one mainly just reflects on what we already know. Yeah, it doesn't exactly make the best of sense. The first one just we already knew that. Second and third, if you actually just put them in there, it's not the worst idea. I'll say this again. I've seen a lot worse. What I don't understand is these ships in the background. These are from the Clone Wars. At least that I remember. I'm right? Anyway, that is the end of this episode of Details and Plots Theories, where we have Andor releasing tomorrow on Disney Plus, and I will see. And I would like you to remember I now have a second channel. The link will be in the description. I do have one question though, because someone asked me this. Oh, what the hell was that? I have a question for some of you. Do like comment what you think. Should I go through? Oh, what's it called? Should I go through each episode individually, or should I do the whole series review after it? So bearing in mind, I would not do a whole series review. I would just do an individual. And then that's it. Other than that's literally all I would do. How does that sound to most people? So it flagged up on me. So if that's what you want to do, I will do it. It does mean more work for me, but I really don't mind. Anyway, I will see you guys. When will I next see you? Wait, I'm gonna be uploading a lot of trying to upload a lot on the second channel. But the next video you'll probably see is that. Oh yeah, that video. That's a while away though. That's like 2 weeks. Well, in the meantime, go and check out Austin Plays. I'm got a load of things planned for that channel. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.